ALISYA was established in 1993 and began its services on November 18, 1996. The RB Highcom and Tony Fernandez owned this company. Tony Fernandez's company, Tun A. Sendian Berhad, purchased the heavily indebted airline on December 2, 2001 for the token amount of RM1 Malaysian only. He then turned the business around, turning a profit in 2002 by introducing new routes from Kuala Lumpur by offering promotional fare as low as RM1 Malaysian only. AirAsia then operated the first international flight to Bangkok from Senang International Airport in Johor Bahru in 2003. Fernandez then announced a 5-year strategy to expand AirAsia presence in Asia at the end of 2006. AirAsia suggested extending its route network by linking all of its current destinations through the area and expanding into Vietnam, Indonesia, Southern China, and India as part of the program. The strategy called for an emphasis on establishing its hub in Bangkok and Jakarta through its company, which is Thai AirAsia and Indonesia AirAsia. AirAsia grew passenger volume to 13.9 million in its 2007 years, thanks to the increase of frequency and the addition of new routes.
AirAsia's leading airline was established with the dream of making flying possible for everyone. Since 2001, AirAsia has swiftly broken travel norms around the globe and has risen to become the world's best. With a route network that spans through to over 20 countries, AirAsia continues to pave the way for low-cost aviation through innovative solutions, efficient processes, and a passionate approach to business. The largest low-fare, no-frills airline, one of the fastest-growing company, a pioneer of low-cost travel, won World's Best Low-Cost Airline Award. A Malaysia-based company known as AirAsia Berhad is an organization that can be proud of and had done masses of innovation in their airlines industry. The main nature of business is low-cost airline carriers. From an airline with 2 aircraft flying 6 routes in Malaysia in January 2002, AirAsia has soared in the last 9 years to cover 65 destinations in 18 countries. Today, employing more than 8,000 staff and with a market capitalization of just over RM 7.06 billion as at 31st of December 2010. It is the only truly ASEAN airline, serving the region's 600 million population from 10 hubs in 3 countries, which is Kuala Lumpur, Kuching, Penang, Kota Kinabalu in Malaysia, Bangkok and Phuket in Thailand, Jakarta, Bali, Bandung, and Surabaya in Indonesia. The group's entire business model centers around a low-cost philosophy which requires its operation to be lean, simple, and efficient. Thank you.
Hi, I'm NAZURAH. So I want to continue with the nature of workforce. So ASEA is divided into 4 aspects of employment, which is airline operation, digital, commercial, and corporate. So for airline operation consists of pilot, cabin crew, operation control personnel, ground service, customer happiness, and engineers. So all pilots, cabin crew, engineers, and ground staff need to be trained to operate ASEAN low-cost airlines. They are also follow centralized training and then digital to make operation more effective and efficient. And they are also meet the highest global airline safety standard and take on the best and most passionate people. For digital, consists of software engineers, technologists, data scientists, product managers, data engineers, and application testers. They have developed new series with data and technology, and they also lower fares to lower ones. For commercial, consists of marketing, sales and distribution, branding, revenue management, and in-flight retail. They are finding new ways to grow it to be seen as a digital marketing leader, especially on social media. They are also travel enablers, which is they make AirAsia easily accessible to many travelers, from solo women travelers to holiday travelers. They also have price points and revenue streams like pioneer the price of low-cost seats. For corporate, consists of finance, people, communication, government affairs, compliance, and strategy. They are also amazing in the aviation and digital industry, and they also built a dream factory. So, the workforce in AZRA'AI Airlines has reached its highest level throughout 2019, about 21,000 employees. And Malaysia Airlines operate in 25 countries, mainly with international flights. But since COVID-19 has hit the country, ALISYA Group will cut its workforce by up to 30% and cut the remaining staff salaries by up to 75% in an effort to save the airline. ALISYA Group, which operate in Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Japan, India, and the Philippines, has 20,000 employees according to the report, and the dismissal is expected to last until the end of July. Employees from across all aspects or groups have received temporary pay reduction of anywhere between the 15 to 75% that airlines have said.
The nature of the industry is several of things that related to the industry of the company, such as the market structure, including the number and size of firm. Other than that, it is also include on how the industry conduct advertising and their performance in terms of profits and consumer supples. Firstly is market structure. There are 4 types of market structure, which is monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition, and also perfect competition. AirAsia is classified as an oligopoly company since it is one of just a few low-cost airlines that dominates the industry. An oligopoly is a market form wherein a market or industry is dominated by a small group of large sellers. Providing the highest quality flight service is not only a legal requirement for AirAsia in accordance with aviation transportation regulation, but also a reflection of the company's awareness and vision to value customers as key stakeholders who play strategic roles and are critical to the company's long-term success. The organization also work on developing feedback from customer handling system via email, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as responding to public ideas, criticism, and suggestive for service improvement by email or website, including schedule adjustment and other issues.
What is status of job during COVID-19 pandemic to AirAsia company? Of course, the most department or job affected in AirAsia is their operational department, which is flight operation, corporate safety, engineering, and cabin crew. It's because Tony Fernandez informed that after June 2020, only 80 planes out of 245 planes can fly. Can we imagine how many staff only AirAsia need now? To cut their costing, they need to do layoff or retraining their workers. AirAsia should lay off their cabin crew, engineer, pilot, and maintenance team. The planes cannot fly as usual, normal business. AirAsia not effort to pay the salary without income coming. AirAsia already laid off 10% from their workers, which is 2,400 staff were laid off. Their HR department are aware with the current situation, and Tony Fernandez also mentioned that their focus now is no more losses and rehire their staff back.
In a criteria analysis of what should be the status of job is Tony Fernandez have to make the hiring freeze in all departments to reduce costs in the company. This is because of the pandemic COVID-19, the company has lost $1 million of profit. In the status of workforce, that they have employed that work full-time, part-time, working in tourism industry and airline industry. Also, because of the pandemic, ASEA have to close their operation. There are no flight and are suffering losses at this moment. And The flight cannot be due because all the national border is being closed in this moment. In the status HR department, ASEA provide the new non-facilities such as a Rabbit Academy and ASEA Food as a food delivery service for everyone. Rabbit Academy ASEA will reskill the employee to be more skillful in another job scope such as F&B, food and beverage. Next is change of the structure. Due to the pandemic, COVID-19, Tony Fernandez is making a change of the structure in this company. ASEA invests in new business such as a restaurant, courier and so on. This is because of the new business is the way to gain a profit back. Then change of the common. Payroll deduction. Top management and senior employee volunteer to make their deduction of their salary around 100 to 50% because they do not want their junior employee to lose their job in this company. Last is loan from the government. ASEA secured 1 billion loan from the government as a lost cost carrier continue to grapple with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic under the Dana Jamin Prihatin Guarantee Scheme.
After the hiring freeze, what probably be in future for the status of job is there will have an issue with a shortage of workers. As a result, there will be no additional workers and the labor market will be tight in labor status. For Human Resource Department status, management should adjust Social Standard Operating Procedure SOP, where all cabin crew will be wearing protective equipment including masks and gloves. Other than that, cabin crew are well trained to assist any medical situation, in fact including identification and isolation of anyone on board who may feel unwell. After that, all of the aircraft are equipped with the high efficiency particulate arresters. Lastly, HR payroll will be repay employee salaries on regular basis.
What should be likely result of trend in internal and external environment? For status of job internally is early pension. Status workforce internally, the bonuses based on the performance itself, demoted, knowledgeable about multiple industry, digitalized and technological basic in doing everything such as making coffee and key in data because everything use technology, AirAsia brand equity. And for the external, tight filtering process of hiring, adaptation of the latest newest technology especially in robotic as mentioned in Rabbit Academy, marketing and media collaboration from other educational centers such as Taylor and so on. For the status of HR department, internally there will be job rotation in between a department with different duties and different industry. Upskill new things, more hands-on training, decision-making power and relationship between top management and employees. Employees are the biggest asset of the Rabbit Academy. For the external, study market analysis politically and economically, stockholder comply with the current rules and regulation, capital resources such as marketing, media collaboration, adapt and accept new ideas such as innovation. Thank you.